okay, so you have been doing this with your kids since the little one was on the, in the high chair. Why does this, what impact can you say this has maybe had on your own family, or impact that you've seen having on other families? Like what are the benefits of this?
Yeah, it's pretty profound working with some of the members the way we have for the last 10 or so years that our membership program's been going, watching these kids grow up with this mission to be kind, this concept of, okay, I'm going to start with kindness. I'm a kid that helps and makes a difference. The benefits are pretty direct. You can see that they really will be the kid that raises their hand to step in and help, or will be the kid that comes home noticing something in class and needs to talk about why this was an injustice and why we need to do better and make a difference. And that bears out in the research. If you look at the research on raising kind kids, the kids that volunteer with their families are 40% more likely to volunteer as adults. So serving together really does create the next generation of philanthropists and kind people in the world, which is something we all know we need more of right now. It feels like, well, not feels like, the research bears that out too. Empathy is actually on the decline. There's this long-term study out of the University of Michigan that found that empathy declined, and this is self-reported empathy among college students, but they'd used the same study same survey tool for years, I think 20 years, declined by 40%. So empathy is declining by 40%. And that's, slightly older data. I'm waiting for the new study should be out this year. So I'm watching for that. But we know empathy is on the decline. We know hate crimes are up, and just division in our communities is rising. So there's a real need for this work. It really does improve children's ability, and frankly, there's no time too late to practice empathy. It improves adults' empathy too when we practice this with our kids. So the time has never been more important. Plus, I got to say, volunteering makes us happier. That's the bit of good research that's out there. Volunteering makes you feel good. It makes it's actually contagious. People in one study, people who saw somebody doing a random act of kindness for somebody were more likely to do something kind in the next couple of hours of their day. So sharing kindness and service in your community actually really does change the culture. It might be just a little bit, but with each effort, your actions are changing the culture a little bit.
All right. So we're helping to cultivate kinder kids. We're making kinder communities, and selfishly, it feels good. We're happier. It's like win-win-win situation. And
totally.
And there's benefits for obviously the people on the receiving end of this too.
We call it the ultimate multitasking, because you're making a real actual impact with whatever the work is you're doing. You're sort of, that parental mind of yours is thinking, oh, I'm improving my kid. I'm making them happier, healthier. They tend to have more academic success and stay away from dangerous behaviors when kids volunteer with their families. So, our parenting brain is thinking, okay, all of those things are good for my kid. And then the long-term impacts of raising kids who are community-minded and will volunteer for generations to come, impart this on to their own kids. So yeah, it's a pretty multi-layered benefits that come with this.
Catch new episodes of the Mindful Mama podcast and other free resources, including the Mindful Mom Guide at mindfulmamamentor.com. You can listen to every back catalog episode, including interviews with Dr. Dan Siegel, Iyanla Vanzant, Sharon Salzberg, and get meditations, join our private Facebook group, and more. Go to mindfulmamamentor.com now. I'll see you there.